blowing up. It could be an indicator that we're going to have a bull run, but it could be an indicator too that people just don't care about utility no more, and they just want to play and they just want to make money. They're tired of the bear market. So let's make these meme coins. Let people make money. A lot of people are introduced into crypto because of meme coins. And we got to remember that meme coins are very risky. It's like going to the casino. I would say the odds are better than the casino because you could make a good living off of meme coins. I know there's a bunch of influencers that make a good living off of meme coins, and that's all they promote. But on this channel, we try not to promote meme coins. Unless there's an opportunity, I'm going to bring it straight to you guys because you guys are important to me. I want to make sure you guys make money. I want to make money too. So if I see something and I'm like, whoa, this is bullish, well, guess what? I'm coming to you guys and I'm telling you guys straight away, right? But other than that, meme coins, it's not the time to really like say, I'm going to go all in on meme coins. The last bull market,
Welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having a great day as we go into the weekend. So that video that started off the video today was from Action Crypto Man, right? Action Crypto Man. He's talking about meme coins. Definitely check out his entire video, especially if you're a meme coin hunter. He might have something good for you, Action Crypto Man. But I wanted to look a little bit at that video and talk a little bit about it today because I thought it was well executed in that he talked about people are tired of cryptocurrencies with use cases. They just want to make money. They just want to jump and hop into meme coins. But he talked about how risky they were, right? So I can appreciate that. I can appreciate the type of content influencer that says, hey, you know what? There might be an opportunity here, but it's hella risky. It's just like gambling. In fact, he compares it to gambling. I felt he did everything correct because that's what it is, guys, right? So we have different content influencers out here. We're going to have some that they're probably going to be those types to just get you in the hype coins and hopefully you make some money. And let me be clear here. Let me put this out here that there's nothing wrong with catching a new exciting project, making some money off of it. But I think the problem is most of us don't. I think it is important to disclose that when you guys hear about these various coins that people who are making money off of them are few and far between. You know, it's a lot of people, most people probably are just left holding the bags. It's just like when I tell you guys to reach out and touch a Pulse millionaire, reach out and touch a Hex millionaire, right? Do you know any? Or are you one yourself? And if you're a content influencer and you're talking about it, I'm kind of a little bit skeptical about people being multimillionaires in these projects and they're selling courses, they're doing a variety of things. And these don't seem like the actions of people who have made this type of money. Generally, people who make that type of money don't do a lot of streams, don't do a lot of videos. Richard Hart himself, we can count how often he does streaming and videos. And when he does, it's for a purpose. He could be out there all the time talking about it. But he has all these other people who are talking about these opportunities. And I like Pulsechain. I like Zen cryptocurrency. But here's what we got to be clear. The type of content I do is going to be a clear distinction between that and what these people are doing. And I know people are frustrated. People are ready to start making money. They want to hear about getting rich overnight. But the reality is that's not most people. In fact, it's more likely that that won't be you. And that there are still certain fundamental ways we have to go about this. Not saying, but we can cut down that time a lot where we can move you into areas where you can start to make money, good money, consistent money, but it has to be done certain ways. It's not a magic bullet to it, right? We can try the casino approach, but let's keep in mind that the casino approach, it comes with many problems, right? It's the same as going into a gambling casino and walking out with nothing. this is some of the problems that's occurring in the Zen community. A lot of things are popping up. People don't know where to go. It's this project over here. It's this project over there. And there's no fundamentals to hold on to. So nobody knows where to go, right? Everybody's just going. And we talked to Jack Levin, and Jack Levin will say you have to kind of do your own research, use your own direction, right? It may work or may not work. So we have to keep all these things in mind. But I think there are certain fundamentals that never go away. And that's what this channel is all about. It's about that consistent fundamental hold that's going to be a methodology that's going to work for mostly everyone, and not just a few people, not just a few lucky people, not just a few gamblers who are good at gambling. So I think that kind of separates our channel, and you all get to choose which ones you like. It's going to always be people chasing quick money. It's going to always be people want things fast, right? And we know the story with those type of people. We know how they end up. And we want to do something different with this channel, right? And that's why we've tried to create projects that are good projects, that are solid, that are beneficial to you, and that can be of help. Now, what we want to talk about today is we want to talk about why Pulsechain won't have the wallets, I don't believe, that it is hoping to have in that type of opportunity for masses of people, right? And we're looking at Facebook statistics right now. Um, and this isn't just, ragging on Pulsechain. Again, I like some fundamentals of Pulsechain, some things I don't like. Same thing with Zen. Some things I like about Zen, some things I don't like about Zen. I believe there are products and services that can do it a lot better and will. I think Bitcoin MYK is one of them. And I can tell you now, you're going to start to see a lot of uh, content creators talking about Bitcoin MYK very soon. As soon as the inflation token is released, you're going to see a lot of communities starting to embrace Bitcoin MYK because of the direction we're taking. But anyway, let's talk about this real quick. I think it's important. So, looking at Facebook statistics, and again, not just ragging on Pulsechain, let's make the comparison to Bitcoin, right? This is very interesting. Now, uh, we're using Facebook as an example to express network effect because even though social media is a little bit different from cryptocurrency, there are very much similarities in social networks. Cryptocurrency is very much interwoven into social media, right? It kind of moves and grows along like social media. They are very similar in design and so on. Whether you're creating communities with millions of wallets, or whether you're creating social media accounts, there are parallels to this, right? But if we look at something like Facebook, right? When Facebook began, as I understand the story, I believe it was in 2004, right? But let's look at this chart. Look what happened from 2004 to 2010. You have Facebook swell up to 608 million users, right? Let's look at Bitcoin. Created, kind of goes out there in 2009. We're now in 2023, going into 2024, right? So you're talking about almost 14 years, right? 14 years, Bitcoin is struggling. It has a little over 100 million users, right? Now, by the time Facebook's network effect gets to present day, right, at the end of 2022, it's at 2.95 billion monthly active users, right? Why has the evolution of money, which is Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, why hasn't it seen a similar impact? Something I think would be much more greater than a social network, because you think about something like Facebook. Facebook wasn't the first of its kind. Even Facebook was dozens upon dozens, maybe even thousands of social networks before Facebook even came on the scene, right? So it wasn't even the first of its kind, but it grew because of its understanding of markets, network effect, and technology, right? And I believe cryptocurrency, blockchain technology follows a similar linear path, right? In fact, I'm very sure of it. That's why no matter how great the next cryptocurrency is, it's not as good as Bitcoin because Bitcoin still has those bare bone fundamentals that's driving it, right? So stay with me in this, right? That said, we can clearly see Bitcoin has its fault when it comes to network effect and growing. It's missing the type of network effect some of these products have in these very basic fundamentals like Facebook has. And one key reason for that is based on something called freemium services, right? Now Zen is starting to tap into that, and it's starting to kind of get it, and we can see the very quick results of Zen, right? By just barely grasping it. But now Zen's big mistake is that Zen suffers from the same issue as Bitcoin, and that is there is a barrier of entry that is namely large sums of money to get in, right? These wallets and fees and gas transactions, they go up as value goes up. And this is a huge barrier that Facebook didn't have in its network effect, right? But every time there is an issue like this, somebody finds a way around it. We evolve into a way to solve problems. And that's what Bitcoin MYK does. Bitcoin MYK recognizes how to gain this type of growth, and it will with its inflation token. Uh, at the same time, uh, breaking down the barrier of entry to where we're able to do feeless transactions on board millions, billions of people. In fact, I believe we can have a linear curve just like Facebook by having freemium services, by having the free chains, and by having the free distribution of cryptocurrency, right? So the reason the cryptocurrency space, as we got to see in the beginning video, are going to have trouble grasping this is because not only short-sightedness in the beginning, which is generally the general rule why a lot of people miss out on things, but not just the short-sightedness of it, but they're gonna be lagging behind on this because of the lack thereof or lack of ability, lacking the ability to deny short-term gratification, which is why they're chasing the meme coins. They want to make money now, right? And that is a problem for many of us in cryptocurrency. But the problem as well, or the major problem, is doubling down into meme coins. Let's say you do find the next big meme coin, right? Or somebody does, right? Are you going to spend the rest of your cryptocurrency career chasing meme coin after meme coin after meme coin? That is equivalent to chasing a lottery ticket, right? You bearing what I'm saying? But now with Bitcoin MYK, right? This inflation token, free transactions, getting this cryptocurrency into everybody's hands. That means we're going to reach numbers like just like Facebook, billions of users, right? Because it's going to be sitting in everybody's wallet because the transactions are free. And I know a lot of people then go into, well, if it's free, it's not going to have any value, right? But if we look back at Facebook, I should have left the chart up. Besides showing the growth rate of the billions of users over the decades, right? Billions of users over a decade, which is great beyond what cryptocurrency was able to do. They also show the annual revenue these things generated, and that comes from attention value. There is a lot of value just in attention value, people being present. The payment gateways that exist by billions of people holding your wallet, like what they're going to hold in Bitcoin and YK. There is so much power in a free cryptocurrency, you wouldn't believe it. It is like a currency. It is like the US dollar. Everybody holds it somehow, some way. They might not hold a lot of it, but it's a payment gateway for everybody through the US dollar. And because of that, it makes it more valuable. Thus, the holders of it become more valuable, right? So this might go over some people's head. I would invite you to watch the video again and let it sit with you. But the bottom line is Bitcoin NYK is the answer because it's a free cryptocurrency. And because it's a free cryptocurrency that could do free transactions, that means it's not going to be any problem with the inflation token to provide the citizens dividend to billions of wallets, which means there are going to be billions of payment gateways open, which means there are going to be billions of people able to send money cross border, across the globe, remittance payments and such. And because there's going to be so many people with such ease of transactions and use, people are going to find use in that. So the hardest part of Bitcoin NYK, which is the easiest part, turns out to be just getting the wallets in people's hands, right? That's going to be very, very easy, right? Because some of the chains that we're on and we're using that are free chains already have millions of wallets, right? So it's going to be easy to deliver them to a lot of people. And it will start this week, right? We expect to reach millions upon tens of millions of people within 30 days. Within 6 months, we believe we would have reached our first billion people. Now, keeping that in mind, that means we will be bigger than Bitcoin. And that's part of the reason why we use the term Bitcoin NYK, because we profess to be a better Bitcoin, right? Now, the reality of this is it's probably going to happen. Now, of course, people are obsessed with money. I would say that in the beginning, Bitcoin NYK might not be a juggernaut. It might be a sleeper, but I believe it's going to sleep up, or it's going to slip up on a lot of people who aren't paying attention, because we truly understand the power of blockchain technology. You see, blockchain technology was always meant to be democratic, decentralized. Otherwise, it would be no use for it. It was never meant to be a few people make a few $1,000,000. Unfortunately, that's what happens with the Zen cryptocurrency. The people who have the most money have the most control over Zen. The people who have the most money in Pulse have the most control over Pulse. But when a currency actually belongs to the people, and these people are rewarded a citizens dividend, which means they have the power, it's like putting everybody on a level playing field, right? It's like saying everybody in society is going to have their basic necessities met. They're going to have a certain level of sustenance and wealth no matter what. And this is going to create a healthy society for these people to be able to not only grow, but create more money into the network, right? And so I know that's a lot to take in, and maybe for some of you all to understand. But I would invite you all to get this cryptocurrency free, which you can. Just hold it in your back pocket. You don't have to worry about all this right now. Play with your meme coins, win or lose on them, just like you do in the gambling halls, right? But keep this ace in your pocket, because I can promise you this, it's going to come back around, and you're going to hear so much about how it solved this problem. And I think you guys are going to be very happy with the results of what Bitcoin NYK is going to be able to achieve in the short term and in the long term, right? So we're very excited about Bitcoin NYK. We don't feel there's going to be other cryptocurrencies that can do what this cryptocurrency can do. And as we said, if you're not sure what we're talking about, this might be some of you guys' first time stumbling onto the channel. Go ahead, subscribe to the channel. Watch a few of our videos. I don't think it will take many before you get the basic idea of this, but you're going to get it. And when you get it, you're going to be like, wow, where was this cryptocurrency from the beginning to keep us from these meme coins and gambling coins and heartache after heartache and cryptocurrency, when we could have just grown through network effect to billions of users and billions to trillions of dollars in this network, in this product. But you're aware of it now, and that's half the battle. That's all I want to say in this video. Be sure and join Bitcoin NYK today. You're going to be glad you did. Till next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other.